Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your Midday News Fix for Thursday, the 13th of August. Chris Luxon lives to fight another day. Chris Bishop's washing his hands of the leadership challenge, while Chris Penk's been sent packing from Cabinet. Three different outcomes for men bearing the same name within the National Party. Penk's lost his ministerial portfolios for his role in the challenge to Luxon's leadership and announced that he won't seek re-election in November. Chris Bishop says there was no involvement in the challenge from his end.
I want to reject that suggestion, absolutely. Pretty annoyed that some of the rumours going around that. They're completely unfounded. Chris Penk was acting on his own.
Meanwhile, a former MP turned political commentator thinks the National Party will be on eggshells until the election. Former United Future leader Peter Dunn says this pre-election period will be the most dangerous for the party's contenders.
One loose comment or one sort of ill-defined sort of moment could sink them. They've got to be really tight and really disciplined from now on.
And Labor is drawing a line in the sand on tax, saying it won't budge on its policy, even if that costs it the chance to form a government. The latest One News Varian poll puts opportunity on 8%, potentially making it the kingmaker after the election. National's already ruled out working with the party over its push for a new land tax. Labor's pledged to introduce a capital gains tax, but leader Chris Hipkins says it won't give left bloc parties any policy concessions to govern.
I've been clear, when Labor sets a bottom line, and one of our bottom lines is that we won't support the introduction of significant new taxes like a land tax or a wealth tax, we won't breach that, we won't cross that.
An apology from a top cop, but he admits false information about officer-turned-Labor candidate Rakesh Naidu was allowed to spread. Political reporter Ethan Griffiths has more.
Rakesh Naidu, a superintendent, was announced as a Labor candidate on June 8, but faced criticism from Commissioner Richard Chambers, who says he only found out 48 hours prior. But documents released under the Official Information Act show Naidu told his manager, Assistant Commissioner Tim Anderson, that he was talking with Labor a week earlier.
Anderson's apologised to both Naidu and Chambers for the confusion. A retired Major General says New Zealanders need to be aware the threat of terrorism is real. A Security Intelligence Service report shows the national terrorism threat level remains at possible, with the most likely scenario caused by a lone actor. It says violent extremism is being influenced by a broad range of ideologies, a mix of domestic and international events, and extremist online rhetoric. New Zealand Initiative Senior Fellow John Howard says if you see something that concerns you, discuss it with someone.
These things are becoming more real for everybody every day. So it's not a cause for panic. It's a call to community, in my mind, for us to be able to be aware of our neighbours and help our neighbours.
To sport, swimmer Erica Fairweather has qualified second fastest for the 200 metres freestyle final at the Pan Pacific Championships in California. Russell Westbrook has retired from basketball after an 18-year NBA career. And Roosters captain James Tedesco's ankle injury has seen him ruled out of tonight's top-of-the-table NRL League match against the Panthers. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.